Well done, DPC.
Those guns. Look at that logo.
Yeah, exactly.
Looking
Look at that.
good, looking fresh, ready to go. LBZS. I need one of those.
Yeah, some definitely very official LBZS merch here.
Very official merch.
Yeah, definitely.
It looks good.
It does look good,
It
doesn't
looks
it?
good.
Yeah.
And you know, I don't know what, it kind of plays off the shirt that you just broke open.
Bit of look going on, isn't it? Yeah, shame I
Buttons
can
still falling down your chest.
Yeah.
You know, you still look good though.
You know, Black doubted whether I could do that. He doubted whether I could pull that open. I took every button off that
If you could get the buttons out. But you know, I think I like get a little chest hair out. I don't have any chest hair, so I'll just zipper that back up.
Production, please.
Get us out of here. Get us out of
Go.
here. But yeah, we get into this first game, LBZS up against LGD, and it's always fun to watch LBZS. It's a growing team backed by Cat.
They've grown, dude. They're not a growing team. They've grown. They're already here. You know, people calling it David and Goliath, and me literally last second, but it's not. It's Goliath versus Goliath.
You think so?
Hell yeah.
Goliath versus Goliath. All right. I mean,
Well done, my
I'd have to strongly. I'm gonna write you a letter on this one. How I strongly disagree with.
All right.
With the thought process.
Well, you know, I'll let my boys do the talking. I'll let PP dominate. Nothing to say in the mid lane.
Yeah, that would be interesting. You know, PP, this is probably gonna be his hardest challenge in the mid lane.
For sure. But no challenge is too great for my boy PP. And of course, over in the safe lane, Kagome versus Ame. Another easy matchup for LBZS, I would say.
You're just saying that they're all just easy matchups. Okay, all right. Well, you know, my boy Ame is going to come over there, and when he comes to town, everybody stops talking, and he's going to put the smack down on you.
Yeah, well, we'll see about that. I don't think so. All
right, I think our peacocking is over about our teams, right?
Nah, I don't know. I'm all in. I'm all in on LBZS here. But genuinely speaking, I like this LBZS draft. Like, this is so much of what we saw last time, which worked so well for them. I feel like they watched the replays or, like, you know, just looked back and were like, hey, screw carries, man. Their carries are overrated. Let's just run at our enemies, and this is gonna be a great game.
Yeah, you like to think so. That, you know, they've got the movement. Have the Death Prophet, always big on that. Yeah, the LBZS, when they won against RNG, they picked it all 3 games, right? That Death Prophet Tusk lineup. Yeah,
they like it. I mean, most of the teams in this region do. Death Prophet, for some reason in this region, everybody wants to go on it. Yeah.
Been a very popular pick. I don't know the stats right now. We're not on panel, so you know,
I don't worry about
stats out. Nah,
shall rethink this.
Stats are for nerds.
Here on this Phoenix, that 5-position Phoenix. I was wondering who they were going to put. Is it going to be the 5-position Phoenix? We've seen X-Nova play a 5 Spirit Breaker. What were they going to bring us for LGD? But it's never so simple with them.
No. Phoenix not been a popular hero in any DPC region recently, really. And but LGD, it's a long-time favorite of theirs. And this is part of the reason why. Like, you pop that tag team, and Innocence just says, "Yeah, nice attack speed, bro. Goodbye."
Yeah, here's eat some fire spirits.
Yeah, nice stack, bro. Mess that up as well for you.
Detachment getting chased down, some body blocks from Jinkyu, and he is on this Pangolier. Faith Beyond on the off-lane. Spirit Breaker will get first blood. I don't know what you were saying about Kagome earlier, but well.
Yeah, LBZS, you know, just giving them a little bit of hope. Important to do so. Lull them to a full sense of security. Classic LBZS move here.
For sure. And, you know, they have made some major comebacks. You got to get that 17%. Bump it up.
He's just straight up cheating. That's the lengths LGD have to go to beat LBZS. So.
Yeah, you got to throw it in the cheat engine, search programs, Dota2, dash percentage, 100% enter state file.
Crank that up from 17 to 100 on Lotus. No worries.
Nothing to say. Tornado, but not hitting people.
It's not. And last hits at mid, looking pretty even for the time being. So, yeah, I mean, I think we kind of expect the Storm to get a little bit of advantage at mid, I would say, at least early on. But Invoker doing pretty well for himself.
Yeah, even at the moment, that's for sure. As 13-4 to 13-2, it's practically the same thing. Just, you know, 2 numbers less than eyes. Obviously, Faith Beyond getting low.
Well done.
As Kagome gets that kill on a Faith Beyond, and big
kill. Big kill, yeah. I mean, that's the first, like, major core-on-core kill we've seen, you know, none of the support nonsense. Oh, Jinkyu as well. Getting pretty low here as Kagome comes across. The dagger's going to connect detachment. Is he going for this? No, and that hesitation is going to cost him a lot of health. Actually, the Spirit Breaker is straight on in here, and he's looking at detachment, but won't be able to do much more than this.
Not a big fan of just running in and getting hit by that Scatter Blast. That doesn't feel that great, but there's no Shadow Strike behind it. We've seen the safe lane, Queen of Pains, max out that Shadow Strike, looking to just dagger, dagger, dagger. You know, it works. And then you can kind of rotate with that. And you see the damage output that comes in from the Shadow Strike. It really feels kind of bad if you're the other side, if it's now level 3, level 4. Just getting rotated on.
Yeah, feels super bad when you're like, oh, hold on. They're fighting with the Water Rune here, interestingly. PP manning up on the next day as Xingqiu comes across as well.
Yeah, PP looking to get himself out, but it's not looking likely. No Ball Lightning. He's only level 4 still, so Xingqiu gets the kill onto PP. Taking out the Storm. That helps nothing to say, because this was an even lane. It was looking good. Yeah. But now you get knocked down a peg, nothing to say. This is, like I said, this is your hardest matchup in the mid lane, and we've talked about how hard mid matchups are. It's going to be tough.
Bit of a rough and tumble going down. Faith Beyond with the badges, but the cookie's there from detachment. Ooh, just coming off cooldown there at the right time.
That says 20 health. That says 20 health. Oh, Tornado EMP again. PP now in a lot of trouble with the cold snap on him. Trying to run. He just got back. Look at that TP. Still on cooldown. 68 seconds. Walk of shame.
Temporary setback here for my boys LBZS at mid. You know, nothing to say. He was just feeling challenged. He was worried, so he brought in his friends to help him out. You know, it's... you know, you can say what you want about that. I think it speaks for itself.
Yeah, sure. All right.
Scared.
Salad coming to take over some experience here, knowing that Storm has to walk all the way back. Yeah. It's a long walk. It's like it's a 3K.
Stride of pride, baby. No walk of shame here. Stride of pride. Yeah, we've seen this matchup so much. The Death Prophet versus the Morphling. I mean, it's kind of okay for the Death Prophet, right? Because you've got that Spirit Siphon, which is percentage-based damage versus strength more from the Morphling. Like, it's kind of okay, but at the same time, if you don't have help, the Morphling is just going to do very well. And some less than some trouble? I don't think so.
I think the one thing that we really haven't seen from LBZS in this top lane is just the aggression, right? We've seen the Death Prophet Tusk be super aggressive, pound it down, and try and get something out of it, but they just weren't able to accomplish that in this top lane. So now you see a Death Prophet that isn't top of the net worth early.
Deadly.
It could end up being a big problem for LBZS, especially with how the other lanes are going, especially PP.
No!
He's gonna get low, no match, no health, no life.
PPY.
Ooh, aggressive play from Ame.
Yeah,
Wave forming in without knowing where detachment is.
pretty wet and wild.
Actually, nah, that's a new word, so maybe he didn't seem to get into this tree.
Yeah. I was really hoping that the Tusk was going to move up and make a play onto the Morphling with Snapfire. She got that nice little combo with the little Shredder in the tag team, right?
Yeah.
And absolutely shreds people if you can get it off. But unfortunately, the Tusk was needed at the mid lane, didn't arrive in time, and yeah, I do kind of feel like this Salad Tusk is not really getting a whole lot done at the moment.
No, and it does lead to that combination with Shards. Cookie kind of set each other up. There's definitely a lot of synergies that can be put together, but at the moment they were just not really seeing it. As I say that though, Salad missing Shards. Faith Beyond though will still die to Kagome.
Nice. Curse's Curse working in LBZ's favor, just as I planned.
Yeah, Inuyasha not needed to help Kagome get that kill.
Okay. Okay, Vico. That's some anime references?
That's some old school, hit me up with the Toonami at midnight, bring me in with some Inuyasha, some Yu Yu Hakusho.
Me and my
with the
sister
classics.
Yeah, me and my sister actually used to get that from the library and read it together. That's how old that is. Libraries that don't even know if they exist anymore.
Depends, you know, where you are. I'm trying to think, because it doesn't look that bad for LBZS. I know the mid lane's been a bit of a struggle for PP, but overall net worth's pretty even. Kagome is excelling, and Faith Beyond, all right, stopping it right before you make contact.
Leave PP alone. He's just trying to get some farm. He's just trying to get some stacks, but LBZS are just getting bullied. Well, PPE's getting bullied, and now they'll move over towards attachment as they start the fight in the triangle. Okay, well done immediately. They see the storm, they jump on the storm screen, come through from Kagome though, doing a lot of work.
Yeah, they're trying to get the EMP down, get a couple of kills here for the side of LBZS. They take it out too in Faith Beyond and Xingqiu.
Yeah.
But it looks like LGD, well, they know they've given up too much and they want to get out of here. Kagome, nice
Radiant's
Sonic
top tower
Wave.
is under attack.
LBZS, again, sticking with it. Don't count teams out.
Absolutely, but you know, again, they've killed the Storm. I mean, it's at what point do we have a HR department at Perfect World? Do you know? Because I think I should report this bullying that LGD is doing
Radiant's
here.
bottom
Actually,
tower
cyber.
is under attack.
Yeah, it's pretty unfair. It's not very nice. It's not okay, really, is it?
Yeah, you know, now you've got Kagome, though, taking over mid. He's like, all right, I got this. And you know what? I'll take over. I'm having a good game. You try to farm somewhere else, and I'll protect.
Radiant's
Will
bottom
LGD
tower
let him
is
farm
under
anywhere
attack.
else, though? Where is he headed?
Radiant's
Where's my boy?
bottom
Okay, he's
tower
taking the
has fallen.
safest camps he possibly can right now. Very
A
scared.
little something extra.
The thing that scares me, though, is like, Ame hasn't been touched. And he is top of the net worth. And then, of course, nothing to say. He's doing really well, excelling, getting a couple of kills here and there. And they're top 2 on the net worth by not that much, but a significant margin. The split between nothing to say and PP is obviously massive.
Dire's
But like
top tower is
Kagome,
under
to nothing to
attack.
say, not that big. He's still doing okay. But PP is just level 6. Oh my god. Yeah, I guess you don't really feel it till you see it.
Yeah, give my man a tome. Come on, like this is a rough old Storm game. I mean, this was by design though, right? Like this wasn't him throwing the lane or anything like that. This was LGD just collapsing on him again and again, isolating him as a threat, and doing their best to deal with it. And now it's just recovery mode from him. And unfortunately, that's going to mean the rest of LBZS without a mid lane are going to be feeling pretty slow. But they have a Queen of Pain.
Okay.
It's kind of like a mid-like safe lane hero, so they can still make plays, and they might try and defend this mid tower.
Let's get the Death Prophet as well. EMP goes off with a snowball, looking for Ame, not going to reach. He's
Yeah.
able to escape, at least. Now, if they want to re-engage, that's up to them.
Yeah, just dodging the EMP on the tusk. They're not really looking for the play, to be honest. Oh, hello.
Strike. Wow, okay, they're going to go for Kagome. Cold snap out. They'll look over at the Queen of Pain, but the turnaround is on Faith Beyond. They'll get the kill.
There it is, yeah. Faith Beyond going down on the Spirit Breaker, and the rest of LBZS just going to happily skip away, having finally had something go their way. I mean, to be honest, the fight in the triangle kind of went their way as well. You know, they got LGD out of there, and this fight as well going their way. You know, they're getting the kills, but that net worth chart is looking a little concerning.
Yeah, it felt like PP in the triangle fight was a calculated loss. You know, he's struggling. Yeah, they want to keep him alive, but if Kagome can excel, and the rest of your team here, Molasses too, that's fine.
Yeah,
I think they can hold it steady for PP because he can get past Faith Beyond, who really hasn't felt like a presence this game, which is super uncharacteristic from what you get from Faith Beyond.
Yeah, no, he's a very in-your-face player. Doesn't really have the net worth to carry him through here. Whoa, nothing to say. Being jumped on the middle lane, and they'll be able to take him down. The Evoker's gone, and it's Ame. What?
They got them both. Detachment with one, Kagome with the other.
That is...
Okay, LBZS.
I mean, exactly as expected. LBZS getting the 2 big kills in the middle lane. No, that's actually crazy. The fact that they get both the 1 and 2, those 2 top net worth calls at mid.
That's wow, perfect play from LBZS. You got me on the Z train. I say LBZS so often. Now you got me hitting Z.
Yeah, Queen's English, mate.
And Z's dead, baby. And a strike into the Rolling Thunder. That was an impressive combination. But Salad, Walrus Punch. Yeah, happy feet, happy sun. No, G from both sides. There's the F9 press. You spam the F9 button when somebody pauses in your...
No, I'm a civilized gamer. I'm cultured and yeah, good.
What if
mannered.
they didn't pause for you?
Dire's structures are
Screw 'em.
fortified.
Yeah, slam that button.
Radiant's middle tower
Yeah.
is under
Yeah.
attack.
Feel the same. Can wait for me.
How do you love it when it happens to you? I don't love when this happens though. Molasses in some trouble in the top lane.
Big kill there. Faith Beyond, killing off Molasses. 4 heroes, though, to get the Death Prophet.
It's a big commitment, but if they turn this into a tower at the same time, it'll definitely be worth it. And I'm not sure this is something which LBZS are going to be bothered about defending.
Yeah, 12 minutes into the game, 13 minutes into the game, a tier 1 tower. Area of the map that they're not really too keen on being on at all times. Maybe just give it up.
Yeah, I mean, this top tower is nice to hold if you can. Like, it does give you access to the enemy jungle, it defends your triangle a little bit, but, you know, it's not a tier 1 mid.
Yeah, but what I meant to say is everybody TP in top, defend exactly
what you'd expect. Perfect analysis
They
from the
want
play-by-play
every
player.
tower.
Yeah. No, just as we believed. Oh, snowball forwards, but Salad is going under the tower. He is going somewhere he does not want to be.
No, and Salad jumping around, now Rolling Thunder coming through. They've got the Spirit Vessel on Salad, Nether Strike hitting on Detachment. And the ulti comes out from Innocence.
Detachment fighting up here, but as Taze are numbered as he goes down, but LBZS looking to fight back. Beautiful cream of pain from Kagome. That's going to take down at least one. Nothing to say, still alive for the time being, but very low to the dagger. Meanwhile, in comes Ame, looking for Molasses, and the charge comes through as well, and they take down the Death Prophet as well.
And they actually got 3 out of that on the side of LGD. I thought that was going to go a lot better for LBZS. And yeah, 3 for 1. The Sonic Wave well placed, but
couldn't finish off the Invoker. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, they got the dagger out onto him. I don't know if they thought he was dead or they were just too low on resources to keep chasing, but yeah, great entry to the fight from Ame as well.
God, Ame's going to be so much stronger with this alacrity when it's on him, and he's starting to really pull away in terms of net worth. This is scary. Yeah, Mortimer's Kiss is coming out, and now Icarus dive back and forth. GQ burning away. The kisses, they hurt.
Yep, some nice grilled pangolier for dinner for the side of LBZS tonight. Delicious.
I don't know how good that
Dire's
tastes.
top tower
Me neither.
has been denied.
Probably got to eat around the scales, which wouldn't be too pleasant, I would imagine.
Whoa, what did I miss?
Save our pangolin friend.
Absolutely.
Don't eat them.
Not food.
You'd be
Kind of been stalked by the Night Stalker for a bit there, but yeah, he's finding a bit of space back into the game. I'm not going to say he's pulling ahead, but he's caught up to the gang. He doesn't feel like the one left out anymore, so mode recovery.
Kagome looking like he might want to jump, but he doesn't have a Sonic Wave to play with for 35 seconds.
Yeah, not a chance.
Yeah, you know, TP on the Storm, like you were saying, he's finally in the mix. He's in the mixer. Gets picked in this pickup game of Dota.
Yep, finally, you know, unlike you and me in school.
Caught me into that. I was last pick, thanks. All right, we'll take the short kid. Thank you.
Thank you. This is the Orchid reveal, and they get on top of the Pangolier and take him down expertly.
Yeah, quick reveal. Not like the biggest skill to get, but before position goes down, you get a kill. Again, it's helping PP find his way back into the game.
Yeah, it's something, as you say. With the Orchid reveal, you'd really like to catch the Morphling or something, but yeah, not gonna happen. Especially now he's got the Lincolns as well. All completed up, my goodness.
God, he's farming so fast.
Really is, Beacon. He really is.
Nothing to say, it's kind of not petered off, but I always feel like I expected more from Nothing to Say with the start he had. He's 3-1-5 right now. He had a lot of those, I think all 3 of those kills were pretty early in the game. And then since then, it's been a little bit more quiet from him.
Yeah, I mean, nothing to say. He had a lot of guys in his lane, you know, harshing his vibe, just cramping him out a bit. You know, he's like, guys, I've got this. But nah, they took a bit of his XP, so.
PP do,
And they could kill him as well.
I think that recovery, he's level 11. Was Nothing to Say level 11?
I gotta remember.
I already. Nah, it's level 12. He just got to 12 though. So experience-wise, PP's kind of not close.
He had caught up for a minute there. Unfortunately, Nothing to Say just pulls up a little bit and then gets some Midas off as well, which is obviously a big chunk of XP. So
Yeah, so now about a level ahead, but a 3-man smoke from LBZS.
you were right when you initially thought about making the point. That's always the worst.
When you think about the point, it's right, and then by the time you say it, they're available to you. Ball lightning in, they've got to work it.
Thank you again.
Well, it happens. And he even stopped moving. He knew he was dead. That's hands off the keyboard. Guys, come on. They're ganking me all over. Where is my team?
Nah, he's happy with this. He's like, yeah, okay, keep using your rocket on me. I'm fine with that. But this is a big play from LBZS, and something they've been doing a lot of recently is going for these Roshan attempts. Now, it has been scanned out by LGD.
No Rolling Thunder, though. They are going to Sunstrike. Yep. Charge. This might time out pretty well. It's going to be on the detachment. Roche is low. The tornado. Come back. The Aegis is picked up by PP.
PP's got it, and now they're going to immediately pop it here. The Supernova comes on down, but look at Molasses. He's just tearing through the fight with that BKB. Excellent doing a lot of work, but it is ending soon.
And they're going after Molasses, and they've got the Sunray on him. There's the Rolling Thunder that we wanted for the early parts of this fight. But, well, now it's here, and it does net them a kill. They bought back on detachment. Yeah, 3 heroes die on the side of LBZS. That kind of salvages for LGD. It's the right idea for LBZS.
It is, yeah. I mean, sure, you don't maybe get the Aegis and use it like you would want to. I mean, I guess there's something to be said about not giving the Roche chance to LGD, but that's not really looking. Oh, whoa, nothing say caught in the mid lane. Goodness me, that was so quick it even caught the Observer off guard.
I believe that was the blink on Salad jumping in.
The Tusk? Yeah.
Yeah, with the Walrus, but yeah, first,
there it is.
Salad likes this. That blink start Walrus Punch control, and that's what allows them to kind of move forward and go for more. They might just continue to get more heroes. It's Shinku again? Kagome having a great game now, dominating 4-0-6, involved in 10 of the 15 kills. Kagome. That's all.
Kagome, yeah. He is going, that's for sure. And it's not stopping in the middle lane as PP makes a bit of a play on Space Beyond, but he did get off that bulldoze, not going to happen. One thing I did want to point out, some analysis here, Bkyop.
Ooh, everybody get ready.
Yeah, that's my buddy, a Crumpet. Molasses, in that fight, he had the Ghost coming back to him. I was like, ooh, he's going to make a pretty big play. He's going to survive through this. There's a Spirit Vessel on him. He didn't heal as much as he wanted to, and therefore ended up dying. So big Spirit Vessel pick up coming in useful, as we have Salad dying down at bot.
Counterpoint about Molasses. I used it recently in a recipe for cookies.
Oh, how was it?
It was actually really good.
We don't really use molasses so much in the UK. What is it? It's
It
like
was the
sugar?
first time I used molasses. I actually don't know entirely what it was. I just followed the recipe. It was molasses ginger cinnamon cookies. They were really good. They kind of have like a snap to them if you do them wrong. I did them right, so they were soft, obviously.
Yes, usually when you're talking about food, you talk about what they taste like when you do it wrong.
Jin-Q coming in with the Rolling Thunder, and, well, that's a blink away. They still have the charge. I don't know about that one. Whoa.
Boo.
Yeah, you gotta commit to every charge.
There should be like some kind of bonus you get every charge onto an enemy hero you connect with to give you an incentive never to cancel charges. That would make the hero so much cooler.
Based on travel distance.
Yeah, why not? Like
Travel distance onto the enemy side.
Yeah, make Bulldoze a passive, which gives you status resistance for each unit traveled whilst in charge of darkness. Like cancel, if you ever cancel it, and here we go on to Ame, but he's got the BKB, just turning it around.
Yeah, he gets out, gets the kill on a PP even. Faithbound just gives a little tip. Look at that.
Just a little tip there, says nice BKB, bro.
It's the right idea, but now that's the BKB going down. I think they could have potentially broken out of that commitment.
Yeah, not sure they saw it. Not
they
sure
didn't get the text.
I don't know. Maybe just yeah, they don't get the pop up on the screen like we do, so
Yeah.
it's a little bit harder for them. I don't know if you guys knew that. Yeah.
Hey, we get the text messages that say, "Leave this engagement."
Radiant's
Yeah,
bottom
do
tower
not go.
is under
Abort,
attack.
abort.
5K lead though for LGD. Starting to break away a little bit. I think again it's just maybe the lack of Molasses
Radiant's
doing all right. I don't
bottom
really
tower
want to
is
beat up
under
on him.
attack.
No, I think he's doing fine. I think I'd like to see more pressure though, and they've been trying to do that. You can see with that play on Ame, they're trying to make it so LGD are a little bit uncomfortable. I don't know if Ame's the right target in a situation like that. Now he's going Ags next, so they'll turn into the Spirit Breaker.
Here we go. A little bit of a play on some nothing to say here, but Salad does seem pretty low because the team are actually going on the Phoenix in the middle lane instead, but that leaves Salad alone, and that means Salad's going to die.
So did Innocence, or Y.
Okay.
I hope Y goes back to Innocence. With all these name changes back to old names,
Yeah,
bring Innocence back.
It was the it's a shuffle period, you know, after TI, but for China it's also the name shuffle period.
Charge. Committing?
Hello, detachment. Hello,
Okay.
Kagome. All right.
Radiant's top
Where is he
tower
going?
is under attack.
Bottom lane, 10 out of 10.
What a charge! Yeah,
All right.
hell yeah. He was in this the whole time as well. It's like, what the?
Who hit me?
What?
What was this?
The confusion from LBZ. I mean, they're like, yeah, they had no idea which one they were actually jumping there, and yeah, wow.
They were less confused than us, though.
True.
I know the last time they tried to pressure Ame, it didn't work out, but again, it just felt like he's had a free game.
Yeah, and I'm not really sure what the plan is with this BKB. You somehow need to draw the fights long enough where you don't all die, and this BKB's duration goes down, then you can maybe pop him off again. Yeah, it's a tough old situation for LBZS to be in. They are going to have to find some late game options here, which I'm not sure their draft naturally allows them so much.
Shard for the Queen of Pain. We'll see what Kagome can do with that. I like that shard. It's always good to jump the backlines with it. Though the backlines of LGD, the supports of LGD aren't exactly that easy to kill. Yes, they've shown that they can kill Jin-Q, but like when you're doing it as the Queen of Pain, you kind of want like 1+1, right? You take him out quickly and go for it. Yeah. It may not be so simple when it comes to a Pangolier who now has shard and that Phoenix.
Are fortified.
Yeah, that's not the easiest kills in the world to get. It's looking rough on the pickup side, but still, you know, gold doesn't matter in Dota, as we know. Net worth is a myth. All that matters is kills, and it's 16-16 right now, so very even game.
Yeah, the net worth doesn't matter, like the points don't matter, and whose line is it anyway?
Exactly.
Link with the Rolling Thunder, shield crash down on a Molasses who pops his B. Okay.
Bit premature.
And now that means it'll be down if LGD do want to just force the issue again.
Oh, Kagome.
Get Kagome.
Yeah, and he does not have a BKB or Snowball. I'm not sure it's going to save him. Let's see, rolling into the BKB, waffling. That ain't going to end up too well, but...
Now making Salad's retreat very difficult. Mega kill streak and a double kill for Ame. There was hope that Kagome could get out of that one. They both have buyback, but LGD, they'll move over and pressure that they pinged up the mid-tier too.
Nerf adaptive strike, please. That was way too much range. Kagome deserved to live. Justice for Kagome.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
10k lead, but I don't want to... This game hasn't looked bad from LBZS. I think it's just looked cleaner from LGD.
Yeah, I mean, in a way, I think LGD have the late game options as well, which kind of means that the fact that they were actually meeting toe-to-toe with LBZS in this early mid was a pretty bad sign for LBZS. But yeah, no, as you say, like getting this amount of kills versus LGD always has to feel good, but probably not as good as actually being would fit.
But they're not out of it just yet. But there is a big power spike coming out for LGD. It's the double Ags. One for Faith Beyond, one for Ame. Here's that charge.
Ooh.
Didn't commit, gets dusted. But he's also got Bulldoze. So even if he gets dusted, just make it last a second.
In we go with a team fight here. They jump everything onto Molasses. They want to take him down, and no exorcism for you. They do get the return kill onto Innocence, but it's not much.
Yeah, they'll continue to chase after Salad, who goes into the snowball after nothing to say, but you've got Ame, who's charging as the Spirit Breaker all the way in. Lincoln pop, here comes Faith Beyond, and they get PP. Kagome low, and they'll get one back. What is that charge? Oh my god, full team wipe, LGD, and a triple kill for Ame.
That is not okay. That is not okay. You can't have two Spirit Breakers running up your high ground like that. That's, wow. Stunning indeed, Faith Beyond. Stunning indeed.
I'll just take the high ground. I mean, nobody's alive, so there's no defense.
Radiant's middle barracks.
No, I mean, you could buy it back on your Queen of Pain, but I don't know, maybe you do that when your Storm's alive. I don't really know. It kind of feels like the dish might be a bit empty for LBZS, unfortunately. I mean, if we rewind the clock a bit, you know, think about what happened with this Storm. I think basically LGD were shutting out the early game options for LBZS to make. The moment he gets that Orchid, they can threaten the Morphling and the Invoker quite a lot. LGD recognized all of this before it even happened and said, all right, we shut down that Storm, our game becomes a lot freer, and the Queen of Pain didn't really adjust. Maybe I would have liked her to go for the Orchid instead and allow the Storm to go for the kind of more carry-ish build. I'm not too sure, but either way, LGD played this game beautifully.
Yeah, it's just... I think Kagome did what he could, right?
Yeah,
it's just so tough when your mid just gets shut out so hard.
Radiant's top tower is under
yeah,
attack.
for sure. He made some good rotations, you know, playing the Queen of Pain carry, but
he's still under 10k net worth. Like it's been a really tough game for him.
Yeah.
No more outer towers for LBZS. The sun is starting to set on this game.
I still believe, guys. I still believe. You know, the comeback, the carryless comeback against Morphling. Let's go. 5-man gank on the creep wave.
Got him. That's when the creeps type 5 heroes for me.
Yeah. Worth. I don't know, man. This fight is just going to be so insane. The double Spirit Breakers coming in at you. I wasn't entirely sure Armin was going to cancel that charge, I'll be honest. When he was going up the high ground, I was like, yeah, I'm fully expecting him to go for this. Maybe once he has an Aegis, he can do that.
They can just go for Roche, too. There's not much LBZS can do. They can 5-man smoke and try to get here, but it's gone. It's gone.
No, it's time to do a bit of homekeeping in the base, I think. You know, trim the grass, maybe put up some nice flowers, some posters. Would be nice just to make your stay a little bit more pleasant, because I don't think you're leaving anytime soon.
Haste!
He just into the hands of Ame, and I believe
want it now.
he also got the shard.
Yeah, Panglia had his before, so yes, indeedy. You know how the portraits glow blue whenever they have a shard? It's a lot, isn't it?
You know, if it was green though, I would die.
You would die.
Yeah.
Why?
Sun's blue.
Oh my. Alright. Yeah, I'm regretting this already. Put me back in the pile.
99% chance of victory, 1% chance here for LBZS. We have seen
all they need.
Some massive comebacks, but, well, for Salad, I don't know if that is gonna happen.
1% is all they need.
Ooh, okay, Salad, I see you.
Embarrassed?
Dire are scanning.
I don't think they care on LGD. That's like, oh well. Tusk got away. Whatever. Nice little blink away to the sidelines. Another good advantage of the blink on Tusk, of course. During that snowball, you can reset the cooldown and just get yourself a... Whoa! Okay. And another snowball. This guy's everywhere.
Yeah, he was just bottom. Now he's over to help out Molasses.
Damn.
They're committing the charges now. I don't think they're pressing the S button anymore.
No. They've pulled it out. They've got mechanical keyboards. They just removed the entire input for the S key. What are these? I'm not sure. Legacy keys are always weird. It's probably like a pound sign or something.
Yeah.
Backspace, I don't know.
Actually, I think it's called the hashtag sign.
Oh, sorry. Oh. You can tell we're boomers when we saw them.
It's a bit of boomer humor for you. Sunstrike coming down, and another snowball save. They use the rolling thunder. Snowball going in. Oh boy, Molasses with the BKB.
Turning it around with the X's, but it doesn't really do enough. They just rip through him. They don't really care about him or his ghosts. And now LBZS going to look for the reset, although jumping in on peeping here, trying to follow up with all of his kisses, but in the backlines, Ami's just going insane.
Yeah, Ame killing off Detachment with a triple kill. Now, do we get another Rampage? Does he just dive the base? Unfortunately, no.
Boo.
I can only hope that we get another Rampage. Maybe outplay the God King triple Rampage and get a quadruple Rampage.
I feel like we need to know the... okay, GG's cool. That's going to be it, folks, for this first game. Yeah, valiant attempt from LBZS, but unfortunately LGD just coming up big as expected. But yeah, I mean, not a bad loss. Not a bad loss.
No. I think the tools are there. I think the idea is there. And somewhat so the execution.